Hey you guys, this is Quinn601. I'm here with a new video today, and excuse the lighting and stuff is not that great. And if you hear someone in the background that's making a whole bunch of noise, it's Mimi with her spoiled ass, my 1-year-old boxer. But before we get jump into this one, let me have a sip. Vodka and peach white cranberry juice is the shit. That's my shit. Now to just go ahead and get into it off of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the finale. I had not been watching this show really and kept up with it because it did kind of bore me. But this finale episode to me was a hot ass damn mess across the fucking board. Okay, I can't even really talk about Carly Red because Carly Red didn't even have much to do in this episode besides her normal shit of trying to stir shit up. But I think a lot of people saw that like Rashida was like, fuck the diss track and this, that, and the fourth. I don't want to do it. And if you're that hot, basically, then you would move on from that shit. But I'm going to talk about Kirk and Rashida, K. Michelle, Mimi and Scrappy, and of course, Jocelyn, Stevie J, and Mimi. And I hope I get through this shit in 12 to 15 minutes, which is okay, decent time. Beat it as in, let's go. Okay, let me start with Scrappy and Erica. I like that Erica is doing her own now. I really do because in the beginning, previous videos, way back, I thought that Erica was being very dumb, but I'm glad that she has taken the role for herself, taking the role and started to provide for herself and started to look into herself and seeing her worth and moving on. Not to say that she doesn't love Scrappy because I think that she still loves Scrappy, little Scrappy, and she still is in love with him. And just with the fact that if she was done with him, I think that she would have sold that damn ring and moved the hell on. But I think that she put that ring on the table to prove Scrappy, to show him that, yeah, you hurt me. However, I still love you, and in a way, I'm still in love with you. And there is a chance if you get your shit together that you can make this work. You can make this right. So I think that was the message that I got from it. I may be wrong, but that's the message that I got from it, and I think it registered to him. And I wish him the best with his um, sobriety, his counseling, because me personally, I don't think weed is a fucking anybody can get addicted to smoking pot, whatever the case may be. It's not like it's crack or meth or heroin or anything like that. But be that as it may, I just think that Scrappy between the three women in his life, and I'm glad that he recognized that the three women in his life and the queen that sits on the top of the throne is the head honcho of driving his ass crazy. I'm glad that he recognized this shit and he's trying to clear his mind, get his career back on track, get himself back on track where he feels adequate within his own life as well as within his daughter's life. Then therefore he can provide for a woman, whether it's Erica or somebody else. So I applaud them both and hope that they work out their situation, whether they're together or not. Okay. Um, we got rid of Carly Ray within the first minute. Who is left now? Okay. This whole situation with Rashida and Kurt, I agree. Kurt is a punk, punk, punk. I'm not even going to add bitch to it. I'm just going to say punk. He is a feeble minded ass punk. And the reason why I say that is because Kurt, you know damn well Rashida ain't been running around Atlanta fucking people left and right. And you know damn well that she is not the hoarder you trying to make her out to be talking about, well, what are rappers known for and this, that, and the fourth. Kurt, sit your ass down because you did exactly what quote unquote rappers are known to do is sleep around. And you slept around with someone that knew that you were married, and I can't fault that person because at the end of the day, it's like I say, and I always say, I don't care if you're in a relationship or you're single. If you don't want to sleep with someone, and I don't care if you're under the influence of alcohol or whatever, I don't care if you are under the influence of alcohol. If you are conscious enough to acknowledge this person in your face and acknowledge that the fact that they are looking good to you at the moment, then you are conscious enough to acknowledge what the fuck do you have at home, and you are conscious enough to make that decision to pass. That don't make you a punk in front of your friends. That don't make you a punk in front of anybody else. That makes you real and totally honest with yourself that you recognize what the fuck you have. So Kurt, you are a punk. You are a punk. And I think that Rashida made the right decision. She don't really want to throw her marriage away because she realizes she has a lot invested in this marriage and she don't want to throw it away. But at the same time, I do think that she's better off having Waka Flocka Mama with that canary yellow hair back a season ago or whatever. She better off having her manage. Rashida's better off having her manage her and stuff like that and keeping herself in order and let her family life be family life because Kurt, you ain't doing it. You are not doing it. You try to act like you got it all together and stuff like that, and really, to be quite honest, for me personally, Rashida looked much better when she did her own photo shoot than she did at any time with you have ever put your thought and energy behind it. That's just me. But I think Rashida, I think you made the right decision. And if Kurt comes around, don't accept all the goddamn gifts because gifts don't mean shit. That's materialistic bullshit. And Benzino, you fucked up for giving Kurt all this bullshit advice. Rashida, take those gifts and make that man prove himself, in which I think you will, and I think y'all will come and fix this thing. So where I'm gonna spin off with this is K Michelle. I kind of rock with K Michelle. I'm not a full K Michelle fan, and I'm not totally against her because at times I do get her point and I understand her intensity at times. But what really kills me about K Michelle is how now is that she's acting like that she has also grown, which in reality K Michelle is still K Michelle. She is a work in progress. I give her that, but K Michelle is still K Michelle. You know, what kills me about K Michelle is that it seems to me that every guy that is not giving K Michelle the time and energy or not like really into K Michelle, then she's always trying to call them out as gay. She said that with Kurt. She said that with Nikos, with Mimi's new boyfriend or ex boyfriend or whatever the case may be, and the guy that's Nico's friend that's supposed to be in these videos that's rapping or whatever the case may be talking about women. And I'm like, you know what? Just because you slept with a woman or two, K Michelle, does not give you the right on any level to out a male or a female, regardless of if you like them or not. Just like Rashida said, you say some bullshit at times, and you may try to justify it and say you trying to be funny, but not a lot of people are all about jokes and shit. You know, not a lot of people are all about the shits and giggles. And you might catch the one bitch that they may get to you and punch you dead in your grill, okay, Michelle? Because from what I've seen is that you talk a lot of shit and you try to say a lot of hurtful shit, and when it gets to it, you up here kicking off and this, that, and the fourth and doing this, trying to get people off you. And then when shit really gets real, you go run into a room and you and all this humming and singing and shit, in which it's like, okay, just be a woman and just, okay, if somebody is not into you, fine. If shit is said that you do not like, fine. Take the criticism and move on. If it's something that you cannot learn from, move on. And it's just, to me, it's just annoying that every 5 seconds you calling somebody gay. It's like, it doesn't bother me because I'm a gay man. It just bothers me because it's fucking annoying. That's why it fucking bothers me. Okay, but K Michelle, I really do think that you're stunting a little bit because you're talking about you need to move to New York City because your manager and your label is there. Okay, I don't think you really have outgrown Atlanta. You're a Southern girl. You from Memphis. Okay, the South is always at heart. Trust me. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm Southern to the core. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm only a couple of hours south from you, and I love every part of the fucking South. You could throw me any part of the South, and I'm at home. So for you to act like that you've outgrown Atlanta and your career is flourishing and blossoming and this that, and the fourth, to me it was like you trying it. But at the same time, K Michelle, I wish you the best. Okay. Oh, Stevie J, Jocelyn, and Mimi. What kind of fucked off shit was that? Okay, I feel sorry for Jocelyn. I really do. Because I feel like that Jocelyn, from the beginning, was taken advantage of by someone who has been living in their past and not acknowledging the present and what the fuck they have going on and think that they're still as hot as they were back in the day, which right now they're not. Because I'm like, if Stevie J was really this fucking hot and really this hot of a producer, like he made this one or two tracks for Jay Z and these couple of tracks for Mariah Carey and I don't know who else, but if he was really this fucking hot, why in the fuck has he not put out anything that has been relevant with his name stamped on it? Considering that Atlanta is the hub for entertainment in the South. I'm not to say that I know personally, but I know many artists that are from Mississippi, rap artists, R&B artists, dance acts, and things of this nature that hit I-20 East and go into Atlanta. And I'm like, Stevie J, if you were really that producer, if you was really that guy, at least put out a single of Jocelyn where we would have heard it in the strip clubs, at least out west, Midwest, up north somewhere. But it seems to me that you are using your so-called past and what you've done in the past to fuck this woman and keep her around and this, that, and the fourth and keep her there. You get her a little studio time because you have some pull in the industry and this, that, and the fourth. But overall, you're not doing anything for her. And I think she sees that, but at the same time, she's still blinded from the dick. And Jocelyn, she is a I think that she is a strong woman, but she's not a smart woman because you know just for the simple fact that this has been going on for so long, and Jocelyn has been sitting there and laughing at Mimi's face, and this, that, and the fourth, and Mimi sees Stevie J for what he is, and she has moved on, and she knows that okay, nothing is ever going to change with him, and she knows that the only thing he's committed to is to making music, quote unquote, which he hasn't produced or put anything out, like I said, and making money. It's like you can hustle all day long in the industry, but when you're hustling, okay, what the fuck are you hustling for when you do not have anything with your name stamped onto it? You don't have any fucking artists, okay? And this is the thing. It's like, okay, yeah, Jocelyn, she does get jealous when he may find another act or whatever, like Shay Mack or whatever her name is, may find another act, what the case may be. But that's just it. That's what managers and producers do. They seek out different acts that they feel like they can work with to have that potential. But that whole fucked off proposal for me, that was the funniest thing I have seen yet this year. Last year for me it was Mary J. Blige in the Burger King commercial. This year was this fucking proposal was the most fucked off shit that I have ever seen in my life. No, God, Jocelyn, find your self worth and move the fuck on. Move the fuck on. Obviously, you have a manager or booking agent or someone that is working with you. Even if you are on a regional scale, that is success on some level. It doesn't hurt to be on that level. It doesn't hurt. The national level may not be for you, or you may not can reach that. Not to say I'm putting limitations on your talent, but still at the same time, there are regional acts that are doing well and providing for themselves. So just find some self worth, Jocelyn. But I have to say, Mimi handled that shit with grace, and it was funny to me. I would have tore up that Moet my damn self. I would have walked around with the bottle in my hand, laughing my fucking ass off. But be that as it may, that's my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta the finale because this shit was a trip and it caught my attention. Um, but I am watching R&B Divas LA. Kelly Price, you a hot ass fucking mess too. I'm gonna read the shit out of you the next time I do a fucking video. I'm gonna watch it tonight and see what the hell goes down, and I'm gonna give y'all a video tomorrow or by the end of the week. But Kelly Price, you a fucking mess too, and you pulling Nikki Gilbert shit. Anyway, this is Quinn 601. Peace.